Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the News Now. I'm Cyria Sandlin. Thank you for joining us. Happy Halloween. If you missed Daybreak, we'll get you caught up on everything you need to know on this Wednesday morning. We are live on WTOC.com, our news app, Amazon Fire, Roku, Twitter, and Facebook. We're going to start with Cutter Martin because, Cutter, there are going to be a lot of little trick-or-treaters out tonight. How's the weather looking?
It's going to be gorgeous out there. We begin our Wednesday. Maybe you're heading to the office this morning. It's a little cool outside. Certainly feeling like fall, upper 40s, lower 50s away from the beaches, but pushing 60 on the islands right now. 46 your cool spot at the moment to both Sylvania and Baxley, also Walterboro at 43. So we're starting out cool, but we're going to be back into short sleeves very quickly here by, mid-morning, 9, 10 o'clock. We're in the upper 70s, lower 80s for highs this afternoon. Your Halloween forecast, we will cool it back down. 76 at 6. Very comfortable, 71, dry, low humidity at 7, and we're in the, I would consider it cool, mid to upper 60s by 8 o'clock this evening as you kind of wrap up the trick-or-treating. So we're going to call it seasonable during the evening hours, warmer in the afternoons. Thursday, tomorrow, changes, kind of our transition from more fall-like weather to a temporary taste of spring, mid-80s, maybe even some 86, 87 numbers out there, upper 80s, humidity, more clouds, and isolated rain chance, but it's really isolated. The greater rain chance is Friday, moving in particularly midday on into the afternoon, and some of that could come in the form of thunderstorms. So Friday is the day to watch for potential weather impacts. Maybe some plans need to be moved indoors or shifted around on your Friday. Saturday, Sunday, we look okay, increasing rain chances with the next storm system in this busy weather pattern. I'm detailing all of this coming up in the Weather Now, a digital forecast at 11 a.m. Andrew.
This morning, if you haven't headed out just yet, we'll take a peek at what's going on there. The Jamie Casino traffic tracker found a little bit of traffic, but that's just sitting at red lights. We haven't had too big of an issue here this morning. Not many, but I will show you where there is an accident you might want to avoid. Now, this is over in the Low Country, southbound 95, just near exit 18. Possible injuries with this one, so even though it's not showing up as delays on the traffic maps, you could be slowed down a little bit by that. Also, 170 there at Oakity Park Drive. That's not really causing too many delays right now, but if you have to drive that way, just know that it might add a few minutes to your commute. Now, things starting to lighten up just a little bit on 204, also eastbound 16. We're still seeing where people get on from 95 just a little bit slow. Elsewhere, how about some drive times over on 16? Notice from 516 to Durant and Abercorn, that'll take you 12 minutes. If you want traffic updates anytime or send us tips, go to Traffic WTOC on Twitter.
All right, thanks, Andrew. Well, it is the one night of the year kids take to the streets knocking on doors, and law enforcement officers in Georgia and South Carolina want to make sure your Halloween is a safe one. The pardon and parole departments in both states are placing a curfew on sex offenders tonight. Georgia parole officers will be checking on offenders' residences and on Halloween events to enforce it. Effingham County is taking it a step further. The Sheriff's Department is requiring registered sex offenders on probation or parole to report to the Sheriff's Office for the night.
So we bring them here so that they're not, nobody is accusing them of doing wrong, and they're also not tempted, and then that also helps keep our little ones safe. The sheriff also institutes extra deputies on the street, so they're out. We like to call them the Candy Patrol because they're actually handing out candy as well.
Here are some tips from the American Red Cross to make sure it's a safe Halloween. Make sure trick-or-treaters can see and be seen. Use face makeup instead of masks. Give kids a flashlight. Add reflective tape to costumes. And make sure everyone wears light-colored clothing. Well, the Chatham County Sheriff's Office wants to help you celebrate Halloween. They will be hosting a free event tonight with the Church Body of Christ from 5 to 9 p.m. The celebration at Daffin Park will feature free food and family-friendly entertainment. Officers with the Sheriff's Office will also be handing out candy in neighborhoods throughout the county starting at 5:30. Halloween isn't just for the kids. Many of you have pets who like to dress up for the holiday as well. These adorable costumes can actually win your furry family member a prize. The Central Animal Hospital's Halloween Pet Photo Contest ends tonight. We've gotten a lot of cute responses so far. If you think your little ghoul or goblin has what it takes to win, go to WTOC.com. Click on the contests page. You have until 11:59 p.m. The winner will get a pet gift basket valued at $100. Well, if you are registered to vote in Beaufort County, listen up because there have been some temporary changes made to some precinct locations. If you are in Hilton Head Precinct 1A or 1B, your polling location will now be at the Hilton Head Presbyterian Church on William Hilton Parkway. To see too, your polling location now is at the Thomas C. Barnwell Administration Building, which is in Okatee. And retailers, restaurants, and other businesses across Beaufort County will have to shift to a more eco-friendly way of doing business. A law banning single-use plastic bags goes into effect tomorrow. Businesses are encouraged to provide reusable carry-out bags for customers. The ordinance still does allow the use of some plastic bags, like ones for dry cleaning or door hangers. A list of bags that are allowed are on the county page of our website, WTOC.com. And two of the Georgia candidates for governors are bringing in some big names to help with their campaign ahead of next week's elections. Vice President Mike Pence is holding a rally tomorrow at the Savannah International Trade and Convention Center for Republican nominee Brian Kemp. Former President Barack Obama will visit Atlanta Friday to support Democratic nominee Stacey Abrams and some other Democratic candidates. That is happening at Morehouse College. For everything you need to know about the upcoming election, go to our website, WTOC.com, and click on our elections page. We have the resources set up to prepare you before you head to the polls, information about the candidates, and a list of polling locations. And don't forget, early voting ends Friday if you live in Georgia, so you have until then. Otherwise, you have to wait until Election Day, which is on Tuesday. Well, I hope everyone is having a great Halloween so far. I want to see your pictures. Leave us a comment with your kiddos all dressed up, and have a great holiday. We'll be back at 10 a.m.